guys like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Chimamanda Adichie's letter to President Biden of United States of America is the major discussion in the political space in Nigeria today. Good morning and welcome to Political Views on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. I am Martin Ifeanyi AKZ. School space in Nigeria this morning, and then Nigerians calls for, like, the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, calls for unity, as many Nigerians have accepted that politicians, and then there are calls in so many quarters, that neutral people should lead this unification process, or the calls for unity, as so many have come out to also say that when power, that all of these things were not in, like, some of the things that he spoke about, he was not so much interested in it, but now that he's out of power, that's now when he can see the essence. But at a time that whenever politicians are in power, they don't see the need for that unity, because a lot of politicians gets to use that disunity as a tool, to achieve political powers. So a lot of people have called for neutral people to lead the unification process, like calling for people like Bishop Kuka, people like Wolu Soyinka, and a host of others that are not politicians, but whenever they speak, Nigerians listen. A lot are saying this, looking at the fact that, okay, the discussions of confab was not properly implemented, that confab just raised dust in the background and didn't affect the issue, the problem, what it is. But this unity is more important for the common people than the themselves. Even Professor Wolo Soyinka have accepted the fact that, okay, the Igbos need to get to the presidency in order to heal from the wounds of the civil war. And yet, a lot of Nigerians need to heal from the wounds of the civil war. A lot is going on in the political space in Nigeria today. Let's dive in. Let's dive into the recent happenings. The recent happenings in the political space in Nigeria this morning. Now, the headlines. Chimamanda Adichie writes open letter to Biden about Nigeria's hollow democracy. And then President Buhari's 2023 Easter message to Nigerians. Mohalo apologizes for remarks about Obi's supporters in defense of Wolo Soyinka. Nigerians groan as cash crunch induces bleak Easter. Soyinka condemns NBC's sanctions on Channels TV. Nigerians groan. Interim government apologize public suit. APC councillor tells Dati. Christian, Muslim, clerics list benefits rally support for 2023 census. Make presidential election case proceedings open. Killer. Arase raises alarm over rise in human rights abuses. Police confirm kidnap of Nasarawa former deputy governor. Now, details. Chimamanda Adichie writes open letter to Biden about Nigeria's Holo USA-based newspaper. Yesterday published an open letter to President Joe Biden from the acclaimed Nigerian writer Chimamanda Adichie. In the letter, Nigeria's Holo Democracy. Adichie confronts the question of why Americans keep congratulating the winner of Nigeria's election in February, following the passage of the 2023 Electoral Act in Nigeria, which gave legal backing to the vote counting process. Something remarkable happened on the morning of February 25th, the day of the Nigerian presidential election. Adichie writes, many Nigerians went out to vote, holding in their heart a new sense of trust, conscious trust, but still trust. What followed was a breach of that trust when on February 26, social media became flooded with evidence of voting irregularities. Numbers crossed out and rewritten. Some originally written in black ink had been rewritten in blue. Some blundering whited out with tipped X. The election had been not only rigged but done in such a shabby manner that insulted the intelligence of Nigerians. The ruling party's candidate, Bola Tinubu, was eventually announced as the president-elect of Nigeria. Rage is brewing, Adichie writes, especially among young people. The discontent, the despair, the tension in the air have not been this palpable in years. Adichie questions the U.S. State Department's response in congratulating Tinubu and accepting the election results. American intelligence surely cannot be inept. A little homework, and they would know what is manifestly obvious to me and so many others. The process was impelled not by technical shortcomings, but by deliberate manipulation. To Biden, Adichie writes, you have spoken of importance of a global community for democracy and the need to stand up for justice and rule of law. A global community for democracy cannot thrive in the face of apathy from its most powerful member. Why would the United States, which prioritizes the rule of law, endorse a president-elect who has emerged from an unlawful process? Adichie concludes. The next story we have for you this morning, President Buhari's 2023 Easter message to Nigerians. The message: I join Christians in Nigeria and around the world to celebrate Easter, which commemorates the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, signposting his victory over death. At the heart of Easter is the triumph of light over darkness. It is a season that reminds us that the Almighty God can turn an unpleasant situation round for good. Recognizing that Easter is about renewed hope and a glorious future, I urge all Nigerians to continue to be confident and believe strongly in our country for better seasons ahead. As a nation, we have gone through an election that has produced the next set of leaders at the federal and state levels. I commend Nigerians for believing in the process. While I congratulate those that have been elected, I acknowledge that it is the right of those who feel dissatisfied with the outcome to seek redress. I expect them to wait patiently and allow legal system run its course. It has been a rare privilege for me to serve as your president since you gave me the first mandate in 2015 and renewed it in 2019. Day after day, I have been guided by the vows I took to keep Nigeria united, prosperous, and secure. Our successes on security, economy, infrastructure, new oil frontier basins, landmark legal reforms, as well as food sufficiency, among others, were possible because of the support of Nigerians. As we celebrate this season with our families, neighbors, and communities, let us do so in love, compassion, kindness, resilience, and forgiveness. Happy Easter. Muhammadu Buhari. Mohalo apologizes for remarks about obese supporters in defense of Shoyinka. A former deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Kinsley Mohalo, has apologized for his remark that supporters of P2B criticizing Professor Wulu Shoyinka are unlettered and uncultured people that unlettered and uncultured people may not fully understand in an age of lazy social media in which many don't read or think deeply. I want to apologize for the phrase, in quotation marks. Moalo tweeted on Friday. Moalo on Thursday backed Nobel laureate Wolo Soyinka, who had criticized that Baba Ahmad, the running mate of Labour Party presidential candidate P2B, for his facet remark. Baba Ahmed said the country has no president-elect, despite the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) announcing Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress (APC) as the winner of the election. Shoyinka, reacting to the Labour Party vice presidential candidate's statement, said that his statement in its totality was unbecoming, unacceptable, and dictating to the Supreme Court. Shoyinka's statement in him criticisms from obedience, but in series of tweets defending Shoyinka, Moalo stated that Shoyinka is a principled fighter for Nigeria's justice. He added that in the age of social media-induced laziness, where many people don't read or engage in critical thought, he noted that the Nobel laureate that is a phenomenon that uncultured and uneducated people might not fully understand. Mohalo's statement, however, received backlash from a number of Twitter users. Uses leak Easter. Most Nigerians, especially, celebrate this year's Easter in a simple, low-key style, as a lot of them are yet to recover from the disruption to their socio-economic activities caused by the poorly implemented cash swap policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN). Every day, Nigerians still throng to the banks to struggle to get cash to meet financial obligations in their many spheres of operation. In many money deposit banks, the customers are still limited to 5,000 naira in terms of the amount of money they can withdraw. Some banks pay up to 10,000 naira and 20,000 naira, while others complain of lack of cash to be paid out despite the promise of relevant authorities that the banks would be flooded with cash in obedience to the Supreme Court judgment. In Kano State, a resident, John Musa, told the newsman that Easter celebration will be done in a limited form considering the economic situation, especially the cash crunch, which has adversely affected businesses and people's capacity to purchase items. It is the little money you have at hand you can use to buy things, not necessarily the huge amount you have in your bank account. One may just need to cook and eat in the house, but going out for shopping or going to recreational centers and buying a new clothes is out of the calculation, Musa said. Shoyinka condemns MBC's sanction of Channels TV. Nobel laureate Professor Wolu Shoyinka has condemned the 5 million naira fine imposed on Channels Television by the National Broadcasting Commission (NBC) over the March 22nd interview he had with Labour Party vice presidential candidate Dati Baba Ahmed. Shoyinka, in a statement yesterday, said he watched the program keenly and saw the valiant effort of the interviewer to ensure fair hearing. He noted that he failed to understand where the station could be faulted except from a disposition for injustice. To sustain that penalty is to give joy to others whom turn internet into a way for their rancid emissions, yet feel that others should be silenced. If channels feels up to it, I offer myself willing to engage Mr. Dati or any nominee of his platform on this very bone of contention, one-on-one, without the murderous intervention of media trolls, and with the same interviewer as mediator. That should be taken as a serious offer, Shoyinka said. In the statement titled Fascism on Course, Fascism on Course, the Nobel laureate also noted that a climate of fear was being generated in the country, adding Project Nigeria has become near terminally soul searing. Do I still believe in it? I am no longer certain, but first, we must rid ourselves of the tyranny of the ignorant and the opportunism of time servers, Shoyinka said. The statement read, it will appear that a record discharge of toxic sludge from our notorious smooth factory is currently clogging the streets and sewers of the Republic of Lies. It goes to prove the point that provoked the avalanche exactly. The seed of incipient fascism in the political area have evidently matured. A climate of fear is being generated. The refusal to entertain corrective criticisms, even differing perspectives of the same position, has become a badge and certificate of commitment. What is at stake ultimately is the truth and at most elementary level of social regulation. When you are party to a conflict, you do not attempt to intimidate the arbiter, attempt to dictate the outcome, or impugn without credible cause his or her neutrality even before hearing has commenced. That is a ground rule of just proceedings. Short of this, truth remains permanently elusive, he stated. Interim government apologize publicly or risk suit. APC councillors tell Dati. Councillors elected under the platforms of the All Progressives Congress (APC) have demanded a public apology from the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Dati Baba Ahmed, over his comment on swearing in of the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu come May 29, 2023. The councillors, under the auspices of National Progressive Councillors Forum (MPCF), said Dati should tender a public apology to Nigerians in 48 hours or risk lawsuit. Recall that Dati had, on the national television on March 22nd, 2023, said that swearing in Tinubu would be tantamount to inviting the military to take over the affairs of Nigeria. Addressing journalists in Abuja, MPCF National Chairman Musliu Ali described the agitation of interim government by some politicians who he said are enemies of unity, peace, democracy, and development as mere speculation and propaganda. He said our call came on the heels of an alarm by the Department of State Services (DSS) about a plot to install interim national government. The act would not only truncate our democracy but also bring more complex division in our country. It is undisputable fact that the peaceful protest after an election is legitimate. What Nigerian citizens should avoid, especially the youth, is unpleasant protests and demonstration which could lead to crisis and create unrest to our beloved country, Nigeria. The next story we have for you this morning: Christian Muslim clerics list benefits rally support for 2023 census. Ahead of the national population census in Nigeria, the College of Bishops, Imams, and Clergy Councils (CBICC) has canvassed support of Nigerians aimed at ensuring hitch-free exercise, addressing journalists after the interdenominational prayer rally, which held at the Unity Fountain. Convener of the group, Bishop Abel King, harped on the need for successful and credible census as it remains the only way forward for true and reflective development in any society. Listing the benefits derivable from the exercise, the cleric noted, a credible census is the only way out of the current lack of direction. We need accurate data to plan for the limited resources available at government disposal. When government plans on reliable data, it reduces waste and misapplication of resources and thus focusing on specific areas of citizens' need. As clergies, it is incumbent on us to take the message to the people, and the message is to open the eyes of our people on the need for citizen participation in the census as a critical exercise for national development. This is why we are here. In a similar reaction, Sheikh Ibrahim Mutak, who led the Muslim prayer for a successful census, said nothing could be successful without the help of God, and this is why we are here. We need to pray for the country, pray for the president and the commission, because if they succeed with a credible census, the citizens will be the greatest beneficiaries. The group particularly condemned the management of the National Population Commission under the leadership of Al Nassar Issa Para for the group particularly commended the management of the National Population Commission under the leadership of Al Nassar Issa Para for the stability and direction he has brought to bear on the commission, insisting that the management committee was reflected in the manner the forthcoming census exercise is being professionally coordinated. Make presidential election case proceedings open. Killer tells Buhari. CJN. Make presidential election case proceedings open. Killer tells Buhari. CJN. An international director of studies at the European Center of Advanced and Professional Studies, Professor Anthony Killer, has called on President Muhammadu Buhari, the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, and the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Olukayade Ariwola, to ensure that all electoral court proceedings and petitions before the Election Petition Tribunal, particularly the presidential contest, are made public by way of media coverage. The Jean Monnet Professor of Strategy and Development also appealed to all the necessary stakeholders in the country to ensure that the electoral cases in court are adjudicated before the swearing-in date of May 29, 2023. Speaking with newsmen on telephone yesterday, the university don said that they need to make the court cases regarding the election open, transparent, and clear, bordered on the fact that the 2023 presidential election held on February 25th was the most contentious in the history of Nigeria. He said any mistake to hide the proceedings of the court cases from those questioning the processes of the polls with the belief that it was deliberately tailored to favor a particular candidate, and those who believe a winner truly emerged will not give the needed credibility to the incoming government. Killer said, even as we speak, many Nigerians are not convinced that the winner of the presidential election, as declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), got the majority votes of the people. Nigerians are complaining about a lot of things regarding the election, and one way to clear such doubts is by making the process of the tribunal open on live broadcast. The media should not be restricted in any aspect of the court proceedings, he stated. In Arase raises alarm over rise in human rights abuses. Chairman of the Police Service Commission (PSC), Dr. Solomon Arase, has raised the alarm over the increasing cases of human rights abuses in the police force. Arase, a retired Inspector General of Police, noted with sadness that human rights abuses had become an ending fight between the police and the public over the years, and assured of nipping the matter in the bud. The newly installed PSC chairman, in a statement yesterday in Asaba signed by the head of press and public relations, Ikechukwu Ane, said, for the police to excel in its day-to-day operations, there must be conscience for misconduct and benefits for exemplary behavior. He said, the benefits and burden must go together, stressing that he would strive to complement what the police were currently doing to ensure that the operations conform with its rules of engagement. The PSC chairman, who also frowned at the article of the police involvement in land matters, stated that there is no reason whatsoever for the police to go into land or debt collection issues. According to him, the best that could happen is that the matter should be handled through alternative dispute resolution. He added that he will remain a strong advocate of community participation in policing the affairs of the nation for the benefits of all and sundry. And the last story we have for you this morning, before you can now call in and tell us what you think of all of this, is police confirm kidnap of Nasarawa former deputy governor. The Nasarawa State Police Command has confirmed the kidnap of former deputy governor Professor Onoje invaded his house and whisked him away to an unknown destination. A family member, however, confirmed that the kidnappers had made several attempts at kidnapping him in the past. He added that the kidnappers had called and threatened to kill Gawendo without asking for any ransom. Meanwhile, the Nasarawa Police State Commissioner, Makai, Maikai Baba, said the command had begun search operation to rescue him. The command also appealed to anyone with useful information that could enable the police to succeed in the rescue operations to call the following telephone numbers: 09115629178. There you have it. The question this morning is do Chimamanda Adichie have the right to write that open letter to the president of America? And then, a lot of people like Festus Kiamo has come out to say that, okay, Chimamanda is just a supporter who is bitter. Is someone who is supporting a particular candidate that failed in the elections and then is bitter about it. And then she wants to go over and then instruct the government of America to now invade the sovereignty of Nigeria. Anyway, a lot is going on. It is already known that politicians fans the embers of ethnicity to become more violent on a very good day. So, how can the common man, make it better? How can we unify as common people in Nigeria? That's basically the question. And then the numbers you will call and become part of the conversation this morning: 070 34 45 9334. Again, 07034459334. It is political views. What are your views? Hello? Hello? Okay, please call back. Yes, once again, 070 34 44 59 Okay, call back, please. 070 34 45 9334. That's the number you call, and then you become part of this conversation. Let's hear from you. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your name and location, please.
We're calling from Agos.
Okay, Gabani Ruo. Okay.
I work with me, Maka. All the Bahia, I asked and I can do Nanya and my days to where my days to I even very with me.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Darren. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Then, yes, sir. Okay, let's take this call first. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
It's Odom Joseph from Openite.
Gabani Ruo.
I'm a man where. But crisis of Nigeria, Mom, and sometimes, Mama, but because of in the government, individual one has it. But this election in that time, I'm gonna no when you have no one for you. Many of Nigeria no supposed to complain, but millions of Nigeria are complaining.
Okay. Hello. Okay. Many Nigerians are complain in the first place.
Yes.
Why? Why not complain? They not complain. Why not complain? Okay.
So Nigeria, before 29. So
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Dalo. Yes, he's trying to say that Nigerians should take it easy, that it shouldn't be a situation whereby maybe after the swearing in, then there will be crisis. Like, you wouldn't like that kind of situation. So, what is your own take? Hello?
Hello, good night, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Kekime.
From Ogidi.
Gabaniru. Okay.
On a particular ethnic group,
everybody needs you know also Chimamanda said. At the time, some of the people now go Chimamanda Oku, and a particular Onu guy, Onu Igbo. So I will say an officially that letter. So no also on Igbo self, also just no Macano Igbo can have actually, even some Igbo who are due at the there. Yeah, thank you so much, Lalo. Yes, it is still political views on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. Once again, the numbers you call and then you become part of this conversation 070-3445-9334. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Honorable. Johnson is from Onitsha.
Okay, please go on, Honorable.
I will be directing my thoughts on two issues.
Okay.
Number one, the question you asked about the letter written by Chimamanda to U.S. President. Then secondly, the issue of interim government. Now, Nigeria is a sovereign nation.
Okay.
Chimamanda writing a letter to Joe Biden is not, she's not writing to invite him to intervene in our affair.
Yeah.
But she's trying to raise an alarm. Are you getting the point?
Yeah.
There's one adage in Igbo land that says, ihe ọkụkọ ji ebe akwa na-eburu nwa ya abụghị na ọ dị ihe ọzọ o nwere ike ime so ọ bụrụ na elu anụ ala anọ. So it is very clear this very week we all heard the statement and the lamentation from the British High Commissioner, I think somebody Catholic, that going out from Nigeria. I mean, she was, according to the social media speculation, they wrote that the woman is sad concerning the outcome of Nigeria election. Now, their hands are tied. They cannot come in here and decide what happens politically. Because Nigeria is a country of its own.
A sovereign nation of its own.
It's a sovereign nation. But this thing, from all indication, the policy has been overheated.
Yeah.
If somebody says that the policy is heated, that person is making other statements.
Yes.
The right word here
is overheated.
The policy has been overheated.
Yes.
And every well-meaning Nigeria should, from his own or her own end, doing what he or she can do through his or she connections to let the whole world know that what is happening here, if care is not taken, the unthinkable can happen. That's what she has done. That is number one.
Okay.
Now, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
My beloved brother, the issue of interim government,
yeah,
it has been said that it's not constitutional, according to what can so. Now, I want to ask you, talking about doing what is unconstitutional and seeing what is constitutional, and you went ahead to violate that which is constitutional. In magnitude, which one as well? In magnitude, I want to know from you.
Yes, it is all. Like, let's say this one broke the law, and this other person also. We will just follow the due process of the law. The judiciary will decide all of this. That's just the thing. We're starting with maybe the electoral process, but that will not stop what the Constitution said about whoever INEC must have announced. The Constitution will recognize who is announced. So you just let's just now fix the system the way the person came on board, to address it in court. But that will not stop the inauguration itself. So that's just the thing.
Okay. Now, going by your response, are you aware what is called doctrine of necessity?
Continue.
Are you aware of that?
A little bit of it.
Doctrine of necessity.
Yeah, a little bit. Continue.
As somebody who is not a lawyer, I think that doctrine of necessity comes to play when something that is happening is not found in constitution and there's no action legally whatsoever to address such issue. Those who are charged with the responsibility of making law can look into it and say, we cannot afford to allow this go on without having a legal backing or contract provision. Then we come up with what is called doctrine of necessity.
And at a time, let me also tell you that the move that DSS made as part of the executive, as part of the body that executes the law, they are also right in saying that this is not in part of the constitution, so it shouldn't stand. So while you are trying to get it right from the judicial side, they also from the executive aspect are still doing the right thing that they need to do. You get it now?
Okay. Now, finally, when Jonathan was the vice president and his principal died, are you aware that then there was no provision in the constitution that addresses that issue? That a vice president, after the demise of his principal, can automatically become the president. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, that's the thing now. It's not like, are you aware of that? Like, the reason why there is a running mate is that if there should be a situation whereby the person who is supposed to be the president is no more, the running mate will step up. The vice president comes on board. You might not just, maybe the stipulations, I'm coming, the stipulations of the law, man, it must have happened now, is a reference under the law that it is also already a law already. Already a law already.
It's already a law now.
Yes.
But then there was a kind of lacuna. But the doctor of the necessity came up and addressed it.
Okay.
And Jonathan stepped up as the substantive president. Then the lawmaker make it more substantive. Are you getting me now?
Yeah.
So today you can make reference of that, but at the time now it has to go back.
Okay.
In Nigeria, interim government or whatever you call it does not have any legal backing. From layman perspective, I will say that it's unconstitutional. It's left for those who know the law to argue it out.
Okay.
But I want to say that it's better I want the Johnson do that which is not in the constitution and wait for people to come out and tell me, look at the punishment of what you have done, because it's not in constitution. That doing that deliberately, which is inconstitutional, knowing its consequences.
Okay.
To me, the magnitude is not there.
Okay.
The people, the INEC, have done the unthinkable.
We will now, you've spoken so much. Yes, please round up so that we allow others to come on.
They have violated the position of the law.
Okay.
And if we are trying one, that somebody is coming, threatening for interim government, we are making a serious mistake.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us this morning. Yes, there is still political views on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. What are your views? 070-3445-9334. Yes, he is right. When he said that the polity is overheated, most of the things he said is right, but the issue of interim government is unconstitutional, and then we stand by it. What is your own take? 070-3445-9334. Then remember that we are also talking about the issue, the fact that Wolu Soyinka condemned the sanction, the MBC sanction on Channels TV. What's your take on all of that too? Hello. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your name and location, please.
Okay, I'm calling from
Afajekwan.
Afambo Matthew.
Okay, Gabani Matthew.
Because yes, even the Amanda before them.
Chimamanda.
We said in Mama, we for the neighbor order. We for the job the neighbor.
Onwe ku ife dị njọ mfụ ode. Ihe okwu ọjọọ so ọ si na US recognize na that election or even the people na government US congratulate go president elect shouldn't be doing so or if on akọwagasị na ya so onwe mmụọ sị mfụ dị njọ US congratulate go president elect shouldn't be doing so or if on akọwagasị na ya so onwe mmụọ sị mfụ dị njọ dị ọ na-ekwu.
Mana ihe okwu dị right. Mana ezi okwu okwu.
Okay.
Nwere bụ mmadụ nwere na-afọ nwere na-amụrụ ihe na-eme na Nigeria kịta. Nwere na-amadị ihe gbasara elekshọn na kịta nwere na-amụrụ ka o jiri aka. So ife okwu dị right ihe ndị bụ na-atakụli ya ma mbụ ka asị na onye Igbo sokwu. All these people this country called Americans and the integration all had this Nigeria this Okoye na-agbọtọ. So ihe okwu ya okwu dị ikwu.
At the time all court ga decide is onye win at the time anyị na-ekefugo onye bụ winner so court ga-emesiazikwa decide ya nke ha chọrọ decide is still yọta ha so otu aka stand for now otu si dị ọnya bụ ihe awụrụ chọrọ ike na-ekwu na some of us chọrọ ịfọs to the court ka o kwuo ife anyị chọrọ kwuo so now ya bụ the problem na anyị ga-alapụ court ka the process ga on ka anyị fụzi ife pụtazi before anyị wee kwubezie na ha ekwute ka na ha ekwutela ọya dị na ya woro chọrọ nke na-ekwukwa na onye Igbo ka ọ chọrọ ka ọ chịa nyanwa na onwe ya na-ekwukwa na ya si Tinubu ya azọ na o kwuru ya ọ sị na ya si Tinubu ya step down for the younger generation na even na onye nwa sọpọtụ bụ Labour Party ka ọ sọpọtụ ọ ya woro chọrọ nke sọpọtụ bụ mana ọ dị against otu ndị Labour Party like si ekwu okwu ọ ndị na-asọpọtụ Labour Party si ekwugasị okwu in some areas ọ ya onye nwa na-akọwa na ọ dụrọ ọ bụla the proper way to do those things so ife nyanwa na-ekwu
Okay, yeah. All this is good talk. I can see because they want them to election where for Labour Party. We did one in the man on Labour Party also. After then,
anyway, I ain't telling enough for when I am as in called Mana news no APC winning award Buhari or news Buhari. Mana, thank you so much. I allow Pandos of Habata. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Yes, it is political views on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. What are your views? Let's hear from you. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to my beloved brother.
Welcome. Good morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Local government in Enugu State.
Jabani Rusa.
My beloved brother. And I'm a television. Not in the Wiputa. When I can the money was your question. Amara. But I'm in a lion upon Nigeria now. Yes, I did. Remember go to Friday. Not for Jesus, made open. I need to celebrate the China. I don't want to put Jesus to put. But you don't know that I open on I get to where I am. Not that come on, I'm on your Judas were purchased in America. And in Japoro, it go back to that. Bible where Judas were the whole way. Any human being, I can't live an achievement in Nigeria. Only Nigeria no one.
Chalo, iwe amamo nga-abịa ka nyọ gị ka ị ghara esi na onye a eje welu biko ekwu na otu anyị si chọọ ikwu just lapụ ka Chineke jiri aka ya kpee ya jiri aka ya mee o nwekwanụ mgbe ihe ga-amụtakwa from ihe Jizọs kwuru o nwekwanụ mgbe Jizọs ji aka ya wee sị in fact na Judas ihe eje yọta o jọs kwuo na ọ ka mma okwuo ya jee kwuo onwe mgbe o si ya jee jiri aka ya jee were onwe ya yọta o nwere mgbe o si ya were aka ya jee were onwe ya ngwa nsogbu arụ
ọnwa a na-esi ọnwa onye kwuru ntarị gọọmenti ataki anya onye ji ọchị ataki anya iwu osi nta ka ha bụ denọshọn wo ime Nigeria. Kenya will not go to the election. Onye unu ga-adịkiri winner. Dara Benria, Dana Abuja, ọ n'ihi ka o nwetara vote o ji merie. Ọ n'ihi ebe a ka o nwetara vote. Onye dara na the almighty Lagos emerie hands down. Ekegbo vote ahụ abụọ. Who never is the over many? Dana FCT. Kano, and I'm a election. But also
Mana, at a time, INEC declared their president-elect, so I hope now. So to I guess now here till the court was here otherwise. Yes, all half yeah, killer KILA.
Before inauguration, because the worst thing that happened to the nation is to install illegality. Over the owner, and the Igba installed illegally. That was over that one removed. Over the owner, maybe Igba installed illegally. And I removed them. Over Nigeria, we are game on another 200. I'm not just because of young Maniva. He came and make it to go back again. One would have been installed illegality in Nigeria. I'm a great back. You came back before any installation. And then innovation of Onion Will. In the matter of the woman, and the children can watch what you are. I'm waiting for this. A man intimidation. The children, they want a Christian Chimamanda. I'm the chair. Children can buy a note. The woman is in the law and a roll. That they represent America. Can you get through? I will now quote them. Notice. Why you throw without quote them?
Nsogbu daalụ ka anyị allow kwaze ndị ọzọ ka ha bata. Oh, daalụ, thank you so much for your input. Daalụ. Thank you. Yes, it is still political views on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. What are your views? Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
I am I am calling you from Monica.
Okay, please go on.
Thank you very much, my friend. I have always said in this particular program that holiday, I have constantly said it is survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. One is that if you want to get to presidency, you have to do it negatively or positively, provided you get there. If you want to become a governor in this country, which we have been for some time now, negatively or positively, I must have to be there. Good or bad, I must have to be there. Overtly or covertly, I must be there. By hook or by crook, I must be there. This is the Nigeria I as you are in today. We are no more free. We have been seen elections. Now, I will advocate that Nigerians should learn to accept the outcome of their elections because Nigeria is come up on that. So let us accept it.
Just like that.
Because, yes, exactly. This is our form. This is the line.
Okay. So, what about other elections that will come? Subsequent elections. Don't you think that the outcome of this particular one, if it is not addressed properly, that's exactly what is going to repeat in the subsequent one?
The issue of Nigeria is the background of this country is corruption. For now,
please. Call back. Hello? Please. Call us back. Yes, you're still tuned to Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. And we apologize for that, a little bit. Okay, thank you. But just keep the calls coming. Hello? Yes, good morning. No, move away from your radio set, please. Move away. Yes, go on. No, please. Please call us back, Call us back. Thank you very much. Yes, it is still political views on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM 07034459334. And remember to drop the volume of your radio set, when you call in. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good
Okay, Gabaniru, Gabazaniru.
afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon. Or morning. Oh, morning. Gabaniru no. Okay, Gabaniru.
Okay, ebe na anụ m ibi na-ekwu. Ebe anyị na-ekwu ọ na-atọ m ụtọ dị nne mana achọ nka ndị ọnụ okwu ebe. Ebe achọ iti ọnụ okwu na ife ama ndị adịrụ. Ndị ga ndị ọzọ kwuolu. Afụrụ m ibe anyị ejichiri aka ma ndị anyị ejichiri aka kwube na nke ahụ ebe chọọ ama ndị kwuru nwatakịrị dị ya. Ife onye dị ka oche okwu Igbo o kwesịrị ikwu n'ịghọtalụ. One bụ n'okwu citizen of America. O kwesịrị ide ife onye ede iwu ejiri ya. Anyị nke ọzọ dị ka ya bụ na Obasanjo dere akwụkwọ to British gọọmenti concerned ekpere mmadụ. O nwere onye kwuru okwu ya, nwere onye ghọtara. The same thing related to each other. So akwa m ihe anyị eji tụọ na nke. Onye oyibe kwesịrị onye eme. Ndị jide nka iche. Ebe ọzọ nche mkpokwu banyere census. Ọ bụrụ na ọ ga-ekwe anyị mee na nwa onye na-ekwu ogologo abalị na ga-ekwu. O kwesịrị na ndị Igbo ma ọ dị sanas ya apụta for the census.
Mba na ịma nkwuru ka ọ dịkwanụ mma otu a.
Ekweta anyị ife dịka elekshọn emere eme uche pipa ka m kwụrụ ọtụtụ na upside down. Kedu ka o si dizi anyị maka dis election census anyị eme?
The purpose of census and election dị iche, and otu esi eje about ife census dị iche from election. O nwere ihe anybody na-azọ n'ime census. Ọ na election ka a na-azọ ife ya n'ime ka a na-achụgharị mmadụ and the rest. So census is just quite different, and all opportunity for us as a people to show like our magnitude. Who no ayla yọta malụ na ona akaira all the very important. Nke ị na-ekwu na ka bụkwa speculations because na ya nwere facts to ihe ikwu kịta, so ọ bụ na enwe facts anyị onwe ike ị na-ekwu ya, so all speculations ka ọ ka bụ.
Electrical material. But some people that handle what this population commission.
No, mba, adi issue. Oh, it's not the same. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Even the well, I'm not passing the
Thank you so much, Dalo, my brother. Dalo, thank you. Yes, let's hear from you. What are your takes? Hello. Good morning. What to radio gi oh? I can hear you. What to see radio gi bam bam ka ale na no go to the radio. Gabazani ruketa. Isi ebe akpọ. No sugbe, okay, sugbe gabaniru oh. Gabaniru.
Because it's maka ihe Chimamanda kwuru a na-atakole ya. Pọkwa na maji ife dị n'elu ya. Ma nke ibe na-ewute bụ na nke ọmpụ na onye Igbo okwu achọrọ ka o chekwasị ya. Eche na demokrasi ka ya nọ. Mana etu anụ esizi ekwu ya, ka ọ bụ na onye Igbo mere a na-atakole ya.
Ọ bụrụ sọ ndị Igbo ka a na-enwekwa ndị ọzọ na-ekwukwa maka ya a na-atakọkwa.
Ka a ghọtara maka ịwọchi ya dị anụ a na-abịa eme nkịta anụ a na-atụ ọka kọsịtaị ya. Nke e mere eme ekọrọ wee dị fri nke bidoro ije nna nke anụ ọ dịrị fri. Ọ bụrụ nke anụ ọzọ itobi pụtara ịzọ prezident onye ọbụla na-atakwuru ya. Kedu ka e ga-esi ka ọtụ ga-esi wee nye dịtari wee onye ga-etu ọnụ wee ebe ọ Delet Bụbala Ahmed Tinubu na prezident of Nigeria. Kedu ka ọ ga-esi wee gwọọ ya na ndị gosi na ndị anụ abụ ga-abụ ofu.
At the time, I na-ekwe anya ọfụma mana asị n'ọsọsọ wọchịkwa ka esi takụkwa ma dati Ahmed as well, so na ọ bụrụ sọsọ ndị Igbo ọ Nigeria, anyị ncha bụ Nigeria, anyị ncha dị involved yọta ya, so a na-ekwu Peter Obi, a na-ekwukwa okwu dati Peter Obi kịta sef otu si dị kịta. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Darwin. Thank you for listening too. Dalo, thank you. Political views on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. What are your views? Yes, Lotekwana Yeneku Maka Professor Woloshoyinka, what he said about MBC sanction on Channels TV. Now, even at the time, now when I say in fact, he handles the other program, he also supposedly involved that Nyawa and the anchor of that program. He McCoy on so that he will point out if you are cover exactly everybody's where dire not the matter. So only who against that you might think he's totally against him. If only put about coordination, if you could at the time, not possibly so to our yeah. In as much as no Nyawa, not from according in support of Mano Cholo ka a na-ekwu okwu anyhow ịghọta na o nwere ka mmadụ si kwesị isi na-ekwu okwu. Anyway, the numbers 07034459334. That's the number you call and then you become part of this conversation. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Dr. Martin.
Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. This is the voice of Los Tambra.
Okay, please.
Please, I have two issues to discuss upon very quickly, and that was the first is the issue of channel.
Okay.
You know, last discussion, I think I was the first person to say that these people are wrong to charge channel television for that because one, they were not God to know what that is about to say. Two, there was no thorough investigation that revealed that it was channel television that drafted the comment that was made by that. So I stand known, legal ground to be indicted for any reason. They commit no crime.
Yes.
If there is any group of people or individual or government that have issue or feel bad about the comment of that, it is to meet into court. Man has the right to express. After all, it was one of the running mates of the president.
Okay.
That was disappointed. They have the right to challenge. And I don't see any of his comments that is contrary to the law.
Okay.
It is not that the man must not. When he said it is based on the legal ground, on the INEC, in line with the INEC procedure.
Okay.
So the swearing in means to be legally wrong. I mean.
Like INEC is the body recognized by the law, that will declare a winner. No matter how they declared it, all we know is that they have declared it, and then we must uphold what is declared, or the person that is declared as the president-elect till the court says otherwise. So that's just the state there. And this is where Wolo Soyinka understands the situation perfectly, but he's not a professional in this field. So he talked about Dati, where Dati got it wrong, and then he is defending the presenter, the anchor. But at the same time, it is also the responsibility of the anchor to make statement very clear to the audience, because any injurious word that escapes must have attacked somebody, must have gotten to someone somewhere too, so that was the thing. That's the area I think NBC is trying to get it right with the anchor, I think.
But they should justice, not bias or whatever.
Yes.
So my second take is on the issue of census.
Okay.
I want to advise the federal government, and particularly our president Buhari at the helm of affairs, to make sure that the census go rightly without any interference of the government.
Okay.
You know why I'm saying this?
Why?
Because the first test of the sincerity of the NBC control federal government came in March, talking about the time of Salvador Balewa.
Okay.
And in March 1961, when the figure of the newly conducted census started, coming out, the figures revealed that the South had a higher population than the North. If those figures had been accepted by the Balewa government, the consequent readjustment of the federal constituencies would have put more federal seats in the South. And then because Balewa, as a northerner, will not like to see such a thing, so he fumed and rejected the figure outrightly, and then decided to arrange for the census in the next 2 years. That was 1963. from 1991.
Okay, so but if we as citizens don't get to participate, how can we tell if something like that is unraveling or is playing out?
Are we saying we should not participate?
Okay,
Am I saying that?
that's not what you said. I'm only trying to point it out.
I'm saying the government should not behave like Tapewa Balewa.
Okay.
We should allow the figure to be what it is because we are aware that when the British government granted Nigeria independence, they in everything favor the North. They also are the ones that mastermind and always advise them for a certain outcome of our internal affairs. That we should not allow that.
There are still speculations. All of these things, still speculations. We can't stand by it like saying that yes, they are the ones doing it. It is believed that Nigeria is a sovereign country of its own, sovereign nation of its own, without interferences and the rest of them.
Yes, that's what we are always praying for. That nobody should interfere, not even the federal government should interfere. Let things be done the way it should be.
Okay.
Because one of the problems we have, especially this presidential just concluded election, is because of this thing.
Okay.
The interference. You look at the annex, and somebody said we should pray for the president for the sake of the census. The president does not need prayer; he needs advice. And he should allow the census to go the way it should go. We don't need to pray for him. He's a human being with his friends and senses. What we should.
You are.
Allow things to be the way it should be, not to interfere. It doesn't need our prayer.
Anyway, you and I we've spent so much time here, so I will let you go now. But me personally, I believe in prayers as well. So I will also admire the prayer that we give prayers as well. In as much as we give advice, prayers is very important as well. So let's hear you. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, I'm more than Anambra State.
Kebi Sapon Anambra State, my brother. Okay, Gabani Rugo.
One of you go over you find it
otu isi ege kịta ka onye ọzọ sikwa na-egekwa so ha nọkwa na-egekwa n'ebe ndị ọzọ kasị ha na-akọ enwe ndị nọsịkwa don't worry just contribute nke gị na enwe ndị na-ege ntị a na-ege ntị
obodo anyị bụ Naijiria
otu aka ọ dị n'ụwa niile o everywhere in the world a na-anụ akụkọ dị ebube ilu na US a na-agba egbe na schools anọkọta eje gbagbusi ụmụ akwụkwọ na-agụ akwụkwọ and the rest of them so akụkọ dị onye ọbụla kọntrị ọbụla na-akọ nke fa ka o si dịrị fa na-ekwuzi ka ha ga-esi dozie ka ọ dịrị fa na mma ọ ihe dị na ya onwe by the grace of God onwe ife ga-eme ajọsọ onye ọbụla na-ekwu ka o si dịrị ya
ikokwu bụ obi ya ka okwu ka obodo wee ya onye mmadụ na-abụ na-alụ ọgụ makwana onye kwere na obodo ya ejefe ihe ọchọ ka udo wee dị
Thank you. Yes, it's political views on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. What are your views on all that is going on in the political space in Nigeria today? Let's hear from you. Hello. Yeah, good morning.
Please, can you just give me 2 seconds to ask you a question?
Yes, your name and location and then.
Okay. Something someone.
Yeah.
It's right. The Federal Republic of Nigeria shall be a state based on the principles of democracy and social justice. When the principles of democracy and social justice are inculcated, what do you think the people should do? That's my question.
Yes, today a lot of people are, thank God you just, but if you're still listening, a lot of people, are worried about the fact that, okay, Nigeria might just descend into self-help at a time, that people might not just believe in the government. And that's the reason why, former president of Nigeria, President Olusegun Obasanjo of Unity, to make sure that they unify Nigeria, to reconcile. There are a lot of wounds and we need to begin to mend. And as people, we need to come together and begin to address it, talk to all ourselves, find a way a way forward in all of the things that we say that these are issues, a way forward to it. But we need to recognize that we are in it together. Yes, it is difficult. Even Wolu Soyinka still questions if he still believes in the project Nigeria. But we don't have option. We need to work at it. If we say, okay, at the time we are too entangled as a people. We as Nigerians now, we are too entangled to say that we are going our separate ways. It's not possible because we are too entangled. Wolu Soyinka is always involved in the struggle of the Igbo person himself, without knowing it that he's always involved because he has friends who are from Igbo land, his contemporaries, people he worked with, people he cannot give up, people he now sees as his family. That's how it is. So that's how I'm looking at it. Yes, it is a fact. What you're saying is a fact, but we need to work to get out from there. To get out from that particular perspective of thinking towards that area. No, once again, 0703444459334. That's the number you call, and then you become part of this conversation. 07034459334. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good morning. Welcome. Okay, Gabaniro.
Many people are the wrong. But for me, I believe not the right thing. Not that man, I'm not the true. So only people Nigerian so yeah, but that's wrong. And and the body people are the wrong side. So for example, so if so Nigeria obodo na like eziokwu na ọsọ ibu eziokwu more than just for example ebe ka ịbụ na ndị ka site na pịa anya nawa ka biri ije na anyị obodo because na ebe of eziokwu sitere ije attack us on military so ime afọ ọsọ wee tụ na amụ ngwụlọ ejisiri ime afọ ọsọ wee tụ na amụ ngwụlọ some of those men believe that you will do what they are supposed to land the wrong French here. So, so people Nigeria believe that now say they are national country. So you will do more have the wrong person. So people in Africa they are still best if we do Nigeria. But in Nigeria, yeah. Obodo atụrụ so believe when I come to Nigeria obodo that na ihe nwere ezigbo na na eziokwu
so Nigeria abụkwana a country eziokwu last maka eziokwu apụtazi ife ọ bụrụzie country eziokwu n'ọya ọ bụ okay. Abia n'ife niile na Nigeria over time, I can see as a lot of things I am accept, but people like Ganipa with me, you go see guy and citizens when you ije chọta ife afachọ who know if I be ife model and put their rights last. So at the end of the day, I ain't just involved. I am not just need blame government. Then the rules I ain't want to play. I play go here. Any na kwesi me. Mana ni no inesia no solo. Iji due process. Ni fe ni ime. No bro ije commit a crime in order because ni feel ni na joy fix Nigeria. That's the thing.
Yeah, but you want even not tribal war. You know if you are not tribal war. You want the free go back from the
Obolo tribal war. Obolo tribal. I mean, young Jew was saying about tribal. Obolo tribal war.
Wait,
Yeah, there's possibility. But no. Okay. The case in the Kano and the Sunday you go hold each. Fanable two different individuals. So like here, both they are like I'm not trying to defend the federal government still. Yeah. But at the time. Anyway, yes. Onwere mgbe m ga-asị gị na ihe ị na-ekwu uwe eziokwu ka ị na-ekwu ife ikwu kịta bụ eziokwu pure ka ikwu. But at the end of the day, otu isi kwuo ya bụ ọkwa ọlụ anyị ka ọ bụ. At the same time kwa enwekwa onye nọkwa na north na-efilkwa somehow na adịghị enye ya that treatment o need. Enwekwa somebody nọkwa na west na-efilkwa na somehow na-enye na ụdị enweta voice ya ka o si kwesị nweta as a citizen of Nigeria. So at the end of the day, yes, I will say yes, the wounds of the civil war, the way, Wolo Soyinka and Obasanjo have accepted, yes, that the wounds of the civil war can be there. But it is our responsibility to fix it. Obasanjo Juwe advice here that, yes, if I find out Obasanjo Polia, Igbophobia, the fear of the Igbo person. All your Obasanjo Polia, but it is not like Nani make it only people not there. Now root to for you, you know that, right? Second secretary. Ha bụrụ ndị Igbo mana ha na-ekwuchitelu ndị Igbo na-asị na nke a mere onye nke dị otu akịta na ọ dịrọ mma asị ka nsị. So why is it anyị eji wee jirizie maka few people punish izie ma onye bụ ma onye na-asị na ihe melụ onye dị otu a dịrọ mma asịzi ngwa ha ụnụ nchani akpụkọrụzie ha nchani na ya kwuo. Yes, action. But the thing now, all part of the entire thing. The way Pa Adebanjo. Yes, within the ambit of the law. Yes, take action, support welfare or sing card, just the way Pa Adebanjo Siaga with the leadership of Afenifere. We should applaud that. I not forget those little gestures. I forget that it shows that we are selfish as a people. If we get to forget all those gestures, so you know that these people went out of their way. Malona offer ourselves to do those things. So why can't we work with those ones that are working with us? Why will we, like all the time, I condemn museum everybody wants or them? Okay, you want to those men from outside that not support that. There are people on the political power that are the partners of those people. Yes, now. So it's a Nigerian thing. It's not an Igbo thing. So now Alpha Otua is a feeling and Igbo na Alpha. Some of them so I not here. Lotokana Wolo show is a feeling and Igbo na Alpha. Some of them so I not here. You should remember that. All these things we should take note of all of them. Because of not to see friends. Yes. Because there are people that are followers are in support of him. The day one hatred involved. Oh, yeah, kind of that hatred. Obasanjo Sigi, well, love. Mechizie, Monaga not allow Pandozo Kabata. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you. Yes, it is what it is. That is political views on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. What are your views? Let's hear from you. Hello. Okay, please call back. 070-3445-9334. Hello.
Insecurity. We run election and the government, in power. Here, maybe nobody will the youth. Well, put that. She let the Western be at somebody. Because as far as I'm concerned, in the history of Nigerian election, apart from 1993, Abiola and Itopa, and February. This will be because the text. In the youth, we're wee tụọ vootu n'ụdị ka agbanwe ọnọdụ anyị nọ ewee tụta vootu ama
mezo so na time anyị agbadabago ka ịjụọ dị ajụjụ o na ya time anyị agwago
ewee tụta vootu ama pụtara ya wee pụta a group of people wee sị na ama mkpọ ihe ama dụrụ onye ọzọ kedu ihe dị ụka o nwere ike ibute
ihe o kwesị ibute bụ na anyị ga-abụ patriotic citizens of Nigeria chelo ka court kwuzie ife o kwesị ibute ma anyị sị na anyị bụ citizens of Nigeria anyị ga-adị patriotic kwete na the judicial system chelo ka ha mefefa kwesị ime o kwesị ibute. Daalụ. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Daalụ. Okay. Nsogbu arụrụ. Daalụ. Thank you so much. Ejikwa by the grace of God anyị anọkwa ebe a sokwa zakwa nke a mgbe daalụ. Thank you so much. Court kụzie nsogbu arụrụ. Mgbe court kụzi mgbe nsogbu arụrụ mgbe alụzi. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Daalụ. Thank you. Yes, political views on Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. Yes, let's just entertain this last call and then. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Dr. Martin.
Okay.
Please, I want to ask you this question for the people.
Yes, declared, or the person INEC declared as president to go. We've gotten to the time where we are doing here. Yes, sadly, we've gotten to the time where we've gotten to that spot where I can't take your calls anymore. But thank you so much for being part of what we are doing here. Remember that yes, Nigeria is our own, and then we'll work it out ourselves. And we can only do that with unity as a people. That's the thing. Let's just remove the sentiments and work on Project Nigeria. That's the message this morning. Thank you so much for being part of this. I am Martin Ifeanyi AKZ, and don't touch the dial of Ebeonadi 103.5 FM. Stay with us. A lot more is coming your way. Stay with us.
Ebeonadi FM 103.5. We are on 24/7, 24/7. Round the clock. Ebeonadi FM 103.5. Whole day, all night. Non-stop the life for
My name is Chief Dr. Sir Bob Manuel Udoku Zana Bakino.